Hi, hello everybody. This is Charisma. Sorry for the background noise. The Yeti's fucking... I have to put it through a mixer so it doesn't pick up that background noise, and I don't have it on right now. Anyway, I wanted to make this video about the Division. Close my fucking door. Anyway, so this is about the Division on PC and how to get it running better, because I've actually found out some very interesting things with this game. Number one, check your graphics settings. Obviously, number one is if you don't have that good of a computer, turn down your settings. 100% turn them down. Okay, these are my settings right now. I have two GTX 970s. So I can run very, very good. Now that brings me to my next point. You can't use two graphics cards with this game or more, because SLI with this game is fucked. Absolutely fucked. So, do not use fucking SLI with this game. Turn it off. It doesn't do good. I'm actually running a lot better with one 970 than two. So, make sure that you only use one. Another thing is, this game with full screen, it is not true full screen. If I tab out right now, you could see it starts to lag a little bit because it's not true full screen. That means it's in windowed full screen. Oh my god, Steam messages. But yeah, so make sure that you can't, there's no fix to it as far as I know. But yeah. But the number one thing is, if you have one or more graphics cards, do not use SLI. Hopefully you have like a 980 Ti for your primary, because if you have that, that's pretty much best case scenario. If you have SLI enabled, once again, you will get frame drops, like very badly. So, like, you can't, this is on a 30 FPS recording, so it looks laggy, but I'm not lagging at all. Well, I am lagging when I look over here because the recording's going. If I didn't have the recording going, this wouldn't lag when I looked over here. It's because I'm on 1970 and I'm running really high settings for 1970. This game is completely optimized for one card, not two cards, one card. And the way that you could tell is, you know, if you're getting frame drops, go disable SLI, just check your frames, and if they're still dropping, lower your settings a little bit. Well, first, make sure you're on two or more cards if you want to check for this. And then, you know, just walk around, look at big areas. The areas where there's a lot to render, like this, like if we look down here, there's a little bit to render. If we look over there, there's nothing to render because that's outside the map. If we look over here, there's a lot to render because we're looking at the map, you know. There's more entities to load. So the greatest way to tell is just, if you're lagging, lower your graphics settings. If that doesn't help, you're still getting drops, go disable SLI in the... well, I'll show you how to do that if you have an NVIDIA card. If you have an NVIDIA card, this is how you do it. You'd go to NVIDIA control panel. Give it a sec, it's on my other monitor. You'd go to Manage 3D Settings right here. Click Manage 3D Settings. You'd go find the program, which would be the Division. Now, so you don't have to disable the whole thing. So you don't have to disable SLI in general. Go to SLI rendering mode and make sure it's on single GPU. None of these other ones. It's just single GPU. And then just save it. And then you're using one GPU. And that will make the game run a lot better. I am telling you. It makes it run a lot better. Because I have tested this. And it does run a lot better. But yeah. So that's pretty much it. I mean, disable SLI. Or I was talking about how to... So lower your settings on dual cards, and if that doesn't help, go to a single card, and then see how it runs with your settings on, then turn it up to what it was on two cards, and if you could run it good on that, then you know that if you could outperform the game with one card as opposed to two cards, then you know that it's not right with SLI, because SLI does confuse your graphics card. SLI, for it to work well, it needs, the game developers need to make it so that the cards, you know, operate with each other good, because pretty much your video cards will confuse itself because it's going to be trying to render two things, the same thing, and it's going to have to differentiate what needs to render what, so it confuses it. That's why the game developers need to make sure that it knows what it's doing. Ubisoft is horrible at that. You'll notice Far Cry 4 does it well because I'm pretty sure they worked on that pretty good. Far Cry Primal doesn't do it that well. It does it okay. It gets frame drops. This game does it horribly. I actually have to use one GPU with this game. That's how bad it is. So, you guys, just disable SLI if you have two graphics cards or more. And that's about it. It's a shame. I hope they patch that. They probably won't because it's fucking Ubisoft. But, we can hope. We can hope. So, talk to you guys later. Peace out.